Greetings, everybody. I have been putting this video off for a while. Say hi to Miko. Miko. Yeah. This video is not going to be for the faint of heart. It's kind of... I'm discussing my ongoing medical issues. At the same time, I'm just going to walk through what I've created here in Minecraft and whatnot. I'm not going to be talking about any of this. I'm just going to be talking about what's going on with me. So the last, like 2 years, I'm going to say, I've been struggling with a condition known as pulmonary edema. So basically what's going on is I have an irregular heart, and it's forcing fluid into my lungs. There is no cure for this other than a new heart, which I'll get to in a minute. It's not feasible for me. It's not that I'm giving up or anything, but I need to be able to explain this. There's been a lot of extenuating issues with my health, and under normal circumstances, they'd put me on a waiting list, and yeah, I'd get a new heart that potentially down the road when I needed one. But that's not going to happen. It can't happen. My physiology won't allow it. Now, I've lived with this irregular heart for a while, pretty much all my life. I was born with that condition and a pituitary gland that was malformed, still malformed. So what happened is my body adapted over the years, and I have a hyperactive metabolism because of that. So my body sped up the production of chemicals and whatnot to compensate for the fact that I didn't have a solid pituitary gland. And that's where part of the trouble begins. So, one parental figure decided to have me diagnosed as hyperactive, which was incorrect. My metabolism was hyperactive. I was not. I actually suffer from bipolar disorder, depressive. I suffer from extreme swings of depression and anxiety. A person in their infinite wisdom put me on Ritalin because they thought that would solve things. For 9 years, they put someone suffering from depression on a depressant for 9 years. It's a miracle. My therapist said it, and I know it. 9 years. It's a miracle that I'm alive. Part of the problem, Ritalin isn't supposed to be a long-term thing, and I was on it for 9 years, and it has caused a little bit of brain damage. Not to the point where I can't function, but the damage is there. All these conditions compound to mean that one thing. If I were to get a heart, my body is already used to functioning at a different rate than normal hearts can handle. There would be a 95% chance of rejection of both a replacement heart and an artificial heart. And those are not odds that I'm willing to let people waste materials on me when they could be better suited for somebody that has better odds. Not me giving up, it's me doing the right thing. Because in all essence, yes, it's 5%. It's not a 5%, it's 5%, and if it doesn't work, you've wasted a heart on me that could have been used to save somebody else's life. I'm not willing to live with that. Or in the afterlife, as it were. I know that sounds weird, but I know you wouldn't know. I'm like going, yeah, but I have this deep feeling in my gut that I would know. And I'm not willing to do that. I do the right thing by people. And in this instance, the right thing is letting go. So I am living, yes, literally, on borrowed time. I'm not gonna go into the details of that time frame right now because I've already kicked um, uh, the Grim Reaper off its stopwatch where I'm concerned, and have done some pretty amazing things as far as survivability goes. I do things to make sure that I can stick around. I eat healthy. I do what my doctors tell me. I go in to have things done to my lungs. Everything I do is to stick around and actually see my friends. And hopefully, once all this COVID nonsense is done, I can actually get to see some of these people that I've grown to love over the years online. That being said, um, I am not getting better. I can tell you that. Uh, the best I can do is stable. Is stable. Lately, I have been sleeping a lot more, and it's not because I'm depressed. It's just because I felt drained quite a bit. I've taken I've gone away from my normal passion, which was moderating on Twitch and YouTube, and I have decided that there's only a couple friends that I moderate for now on a regular basis, and that's it. I don't have the strength to do much anymore these days. Um, I've trained a lot of great moderators over the years, and they've gone on to do some great things, and I'm very happy about that. I'm proud that I've been able to have that type of impact on a medium that I love. I've gotten to, I've gotten paid to be a moderator, and trust me, it's a very rare thing to be paid as a moderator. Don't ever expect it if you're going to be a moderator. That's not something you can go in and say, "Oh, okay, you want me to be a moderator? How much do I get?" That's not, no. For the most part, it's a voluntary gig. It's very rare that you're going to get offered to be paid to do that job. Um, I My sleeping it is the reason I'm making this video. I have been resting a lot more than I used to, and that's coming with what this is. I can't do anything about it. I felt guilty that I couldn't. There are things that I've wanted to do that I've wanted to say, hell yeah, I'll do that. And the younger me might have. The current me can't. I'm just stuck, as it were, in a cycle of the world is still going through a pandemic. Yes, we've got a vaccine. Yes, everybody's getting taken care of, but therein lies the problem. I'm stuck. I can't do anything like move or go see friends, anything. I am literally stuck in one place, and I have been for a while. And I think that's part of it. The crisis fatigue really started hitting home the last few weeks, and I just have reached a point where I'm like, I don't like it anymore. There are things I want to do before I leave this mortal coil, and they all literally revolve around my friends. And that's it. It may seem kind of sappy and whatnot, but I don't care. I just want to be around my friends. I want to do some things before I can't do anything. And that time frame is getting closer and closer and closer, and it bugs me that I haven't been able to move on and actually get to do some of the things I've wanted to do. There are some things I've gotten to do while I've been sitting at home, but I'm at a point where I'm too restless to not say, hey, it's time. It's time to let me get some stuff done. I can't do that because getting up in the air and flying is a big issue with me. I'm afraid of flying, and I don't know what it would do to me now. There is a small chance that a flight alone could, unfortunately, end me. And that is very annoying to me. Very annoying to me. I am making this video to just let people know that there are some people that have meant a great deal to me, and there's people that need to understand that they burned a bridge with me, and when I go, I don't want them anywhere near me. I'm sorry. If I'm Edgar Allan Poe and nobody around to say goodbye to me when I go, hey, that's how it's going to be. But I'll just put it bluntly, my blood family's not allowed at my funeral, they're not allowed at my wake, and they're not allowed at the reading of my will because they've been left nothing. I've made that decision very, very prominently lately, and they burned that bridge, and that's their fault, and they haven't tried to fix it, and oh well, it's too little too late now. I made some decisions. Now, I'm not going to get close to this because I've let my moderator on Twitch and a couple other people know that this is here. I'm not going to get close because I don't want people reading it yet. But in the unfortunate event that something happens, and it's unexpected, or even when it is, if it is expected, this monument is for my family, my friends that became my family and helped me find the will to live and survive. That's what this is for. My condition is not going to get better. It can stay stable. It has been stable for a bit. The exhaustion, I've talked to my doctors, I've talked to my therapist, and it's a lot of crisis fatigue. I'm going through a lot more than most people. There's my fridge. Great. I thought I was trying to get this done before the fridge went back on. Yay! Now I know it goes on every 15 minutes or so. Good. But yeah, that's pretty much this in a nutshell. I wanted a record of this being here and one other thing. Because I've made some friends online and I'm leaving them some things. And one of the things I tried to work with over the years is a story. And some of the information is there. I'm going back to the past. Ooh, I haven't seen one of you guys in a while. Everything's laid out. I'm giving a copy of this world to a few people so that my friends can wander around in it when they want. Because I was sitting there going, how do I leave my mark? How do I leave something behind? And I was sitting there going, you know what? Minecraft Dungeons has become such an important part of my life that maybe I just use the game that spawned Minecraft Dungeons to do this. And that's what I decided to do. And it's been fun. And I've gotten a lot of things. There's an Enderman. I'm in creative. They're not going to fight me. Um, but that world that I've created, and I have a D&D group that's been playing in that world. I have stories that are going to be unfinished, untold. I have outlines for those stories. I have things that I'd like done with those characters. I have things that I'd like to not be done with those characters. And all those rules are here, believe it or not. Wait, where? It's over here. Okay. Just follow the road. There's another path that goes off the side right over here. It's over here. You can see it from above here. And this I will show you. Yeah. And this is it. I'm not going to get close again. I just don't want to. But this is the blueprint for all those stories. I'm just making sure everybody knows it's here. And that path that I was following sort of goes to right here. I kind of left I tried to make the path so it didn't upset those. But it goes up the side. If it was daylight, you'd see that the path goes up that way. And it's even marked with this. Leads to the concept of my world. Enjoy. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to do this video about. I know it sounds very depressing, but it's what I live with day to day. And I don't want surprises. And that's the main thing here. I want my friends to know how much they meant to me. And I don't want any surprises to happen after I'm gone. I'm not giving up. I'm still fighting day to day. I'm just sleeping a lot more. And that's not to be too concerning because it's crisis fatigue and how I'm dealing with it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the near future. And see you soon.